Dear Virgo, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading. This is a timeless reading, so anytime you watch this video, this is for the following 7 days for you. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and definitely leave a comment below. And with that, let's get to it. Oh, wow, okay. So, dear Virgo, it seems like you are going through some heartbreaking event at the moment. The Tower cards came up at the top of the deck, and at the bottom of the deck, in top of the deck. So it seems like there's something came to an end, something you might not anticipate it, but deep down you definitely know it's going to happen. So the Tower moment in our life always comes up when we start building walls around us and start creating a scenario. We start creating basically a tower around us, and we don't give ourselves an escape route. So you see, this tower has only windows and it's just growing. So this is a mental thing. You create an image, you create a scenario in your mind, and you're going through that, and you don't give yourself a way out. You're just building, putting the bricks upper, and then the universe decides, well, you need to escape. This is not good for you. This is not serving you anymore. This is not what you meant to be doing, or meant to be having, or meant to be being. So something happens. Lightning strikes, or an earthquake, or whatever is that. But that wall have to come down sooner or later. And ideally, you want to get out of the collapsing tower. So it's a new beginning in that sense. So you can't collapse with the building. The purpose is not that. The purpose is, if you're building some imaginary situations around yourself and believing them, and now the universe is telling you, no, it's not going to happen, and it's not happening. It's just a dream. So start to get out. It could be a relationship. It could be anything with a job, a workplace, a family member. There's a lot of things that we put blindfold on ourselves, and things like we don't see them until we get to the final stage, when there is no longer a possibility to carry on, and that everything crumbles down, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. So you have here the Three of Swords as well, together with the Tower, and you have the Nine of Swords as well here. So it's definitely, there is something going on right now, which you need to address. Well, yes, and the Five of Cups as well. So there is something going on in your head, mainly, that it needs to be addressed. Why is in your head? Because in your physical life around you, the way things are, they don't indicate it. So there is no effect on your everyday life. Things are going fine. Things, like, if you really look into the other aspects of your life, you will realize that actually you have more opportunity, you are more grounded, you are much more stable. But if you want to focus on a bad decision, or something that you made in the past and now you have to go through, well, this is the responsibility we have to take. This is the consequences you have to suffer for any decision that you have made. And if you decided to be blind to certain things and certain scenarios, then now this is the payback time. It's simple as that. It's not everything in your life is going to be crumbling down. It's just certain aspects that you may have not paid too much attention, or enough attention, or you were ignoring them. There is a possibility you ignore something, and now it's time for the universe to intervene. So it really is gonna be a challenge for you to figure out like what kind of person you are. Are you going to let everything else go down with that single issue, or are you going to be a much more positive about it and say, well, you know, deep down I know it's going to happen. Deep down I know that person gonna leave me. Deep down I know this job is not, it's not for me. I know deep down that my children will leave and move out from the house. Like this sort of things. You know deep down always when something is going to happen at some point. So now you have to decide like how you wanna take that situation. Are you going to focus on the past, or are you going to focus on the future? Are you going to turn into those things that you have lost or missed or disappeared from your life or crumbled down, or you look at the things that you still have in your life and there's still possibility to be happy and fulfilled and whatever, build a career or start again if necessary. So are you going to focus on the future by accepting the present, or your attention shifts to the past and keep reliving those moments and trying to figure out like, if I have done differently, if I did this, if I did that. You had no choice because the universe decided that it's going to go down. So there's no reason to think of what if I did this way or that way, because either way you would have been in this situation, because the original point of start was probably wrong. So now it's time to move forward. Now it's time to focus on the future. Now it's time to let the negative disappointments, failure to go down and disappear from your life. And that way you can move forward. Why? Because you are pretty solid. You are really strong. You are in a very stable position when it comes to your physical world. So time, energy, money, talent. You have your interest. You have your capabilities. So you are very grounded. You see, like this is a horse on the four legs. So this is a knight, the Knight of Pentacles. He's ready to plant his pentacles into the new soil at the back. So he's going to have a harvest next year. This is where you are right now. So you want to focus on what you can gain, or you want to focus on all the spillages over there. So this is going to be a tough time to sort of differentiating between who you want to be, what kind of person you want to be. Because I suggest you want to be this knight who is stable, who is grounded, who is ready and resourceful. You have if you lost a love, you're gonna find another one. If you lost a job, you're gonna find another one. If you decided to walk away, then it's even better. But you're going to find everything you want because you are resourceful and you don't need to worry about that. If it was a relationship, maybe that person wasn't mature enough. Maybe that person was okay romantically. You were interested and he was kind and nice, but not somehow it wasn't your at your level. Or if it was a job or anything, then that thing wasn't supporting you that for the future. So it was a bit immature in whatever situation is causing you heartache. It seems like that situation wasn't fully formed. It wasn't ready for you. So it wasn't maybe emotionally charging enough, or it wasn't. It's just you were not ready. There's a lot of immature energy in here right now. So you need something more inspiring, something more creative, something more that give you the drive, the passion, the desire to do something. So it's still a younger energy. It's still in infancy in that sense, but but it's a different energy. It's driving towards a better possibility, a better solution. So that's what you need to focus on. So if in your mind you have this, oh, I have lost this, and I have a heartache, and I have, you know, what if this and that, focus on the drive, focus on the desire, focus on the opportunities, focus on what you love doing, what you care about, because there will be movement. So you see, there's the eight of wands here. This is movement, communication, a lot of stuff coming into your life, a lot of good stuff, like challenges, but they make you grow, they make you become a better person, they make you become more knowledgeable, more experienced. So together with the Knight of Pentacles and the eight of wands here, is like, yes, you have the opportunity, you have the talent, you're ready to do it, you're just waiting for the information, and the information will come. So you can make the decision. So where I'm going to plant my next seed, what is that I'm going to invest my time, energy, money, talent into, effort. I will put into it when I see, well, this is the right place or right person. You might be wasting your time with people that they're not at your level, and if they are not at your level, then how they make you grow, the only thing they give you, it's a mirror, and you're gonna say, well, I don't see myself in this mirror, I need to find another one. So while it's good to find these mirrors because they give you some sort of direction, but at some point the responsibility have to be taken. Okay, no, to say no to that mirror, because you know already it's not yours. You know exactly that it's not yours. So it's like, okay, well, thank you for the attention, you know, I enjoy that, but I'm not going with that flow anymore. I'm going with my new found freedom, a new found enlightenment. So I'm going to this direction now. I leave all that things that no longer serving me. And if anybody was, let's say, the disappointment comes because somebody was dishonest, or something was not right, or like if it's a job situation, then if the promise was different than what it is that you have to do or you have to earn or whatever. So if that's the situation, it's not, you know, we all learn from every situation, and sometimes people are dishonest with us, sometimes situations are not what we thought they were. So it's just moving on, basically. It's just moving on, finding out as soon as possible that this is not for me, and then I'm on my way. So this is the right way of thinking. You know what? Thank you, but no thank you. I think it's fair enough. You don't have to spend too much headaches or too much like sleepless night over those things. Just move on. Just leave that and find something else, something more fulfilling. It's simple as that. So, and if in your mind you say like, well, but what if I don't find another one? What if this was the one? What if this? You see, this is nine of swords here. This is nightmares, a sleepless night, a lot of thoughts coming into your mind, and all the thoughts, those swords, are all fears. They're all fear. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of this. So they are the what ifs. Oh, what if that was the last one? What if I never meet another person like that? What if I never find a job again? So these thoughts can be stuck, and they keep pushing, and they don't let you rest. They don't let you sit, and they bring you down, and you can't focus on the present because you constantly live in fearland, and it's just like, oh, what if that happens? What if that's going to happen? What if he say this or he show? It's don't go there. Try to save yourself from going down that lane. You are pretty good as you are. You don't need to let yourself down, and you don't need to worry because everything is right in front of you. new opportunities, new people, new challenges, new ways of doing stuff. Right now, whatever broke down, it meant to happen. It meant to happen. It's not, is nothing you could have done about it. The time ran out, and when the time runs out, the universe interferes, and this is it. Sorry, you have to move on. And next time, nothing wrong with it. This is what you need to understand. It's not because you've done something wrong, you are wrong in some ways, or you are not enough, or whatever. If something not meant to be, then it's not going to happen. You can carry on for a little while, you can pretend, you can force yourself, but eventually the universe will come in and make the necessary changes. So you can learn, like, okay, I was behaving a certain way in this connection, relationship, in this job, in this whatever. The person or the place or the job treated me certain way, and now that it's all over, I can look down, I can look holistically and realize that what was those things that I shouldn't have allowed to happen even up to now. Now it's easy when you are involved and invested in situations and people and jobs in emotionally. It's difficult to see yourself outside of the box. So when finally you find yourself outside of the box, then you can look at things and you can be more honest even with yourself. So this is what it is now. So if something wasn't right for you, it's the cards are crazy here, what they're coming up. So yeah, it wasn't right for you, then next time you can have a better judgment. Look at this, you have the scale. You can say, well, this is too much for me, this is not right, I don't like this. And your time, energy, money, whatever is that, it's valuable. So next time you're going to evaluate before you start putting effort into something, before you start putting your time into something, before you start putting your money into something. It easily can be someone from your family as well, who keep coming up and ask for help and ask, and the more help you give, the deeper that person goes down. So maybe something, you were giving help to someone, and you realize, like, well, it's all help you give, and it went out of the window and didn't do a dent in that person's life. How is that possible? Where it's very easy. It happened because sometimes people are not adult enough, so they are not mature enough to look after themselves, so they come to those people who are willing to help, and the more you help, the less they're capable of doing anything. So it is what it is. Look at this. You, like in this Six of Pentacles, this gentleman is very generous in that sense, but look at the people who are receiving his generosity. He's giving to those who are not necessarily needed. So there are people in our life, there are places, there are situations in our life that want our investment, not just money, time, energy, effort, talent, everything. And what they do with it, well, we don't know, but they don't need it. This is the point. So now, from now on, you are in a situation that you can make a decision, and you should make a decision how you are going to evaluate, prioritize who's getting what from you, what is going to have your attention, because the attention is important. Your time is important. Time is money, energy is money, your talent is money. Where you spend your time, energy, money is worth it, or you're just giving it away and don't get anything. So if you don't get anything out of it, then you're just wasting it. And interestingly, look at this. You have the Justice card here, the sword and the scale again. So yes, temperance and balance in your life right now is the key. And while you are deciding and prioritizing what's right and what's better for you and for yourself and for your future and your development, now the universe is going to do just that as well. So this is karma. You going to receive what you deserve, and whatever you received, you deserved it. And the person who was involved or the place, everybody deserve it, because this is karma. And the justice card is going to do even larger scale. So what you do in your everyday life with your surroundings, this is gonna be a justice for you, for your friends, family, social circle, your community, your society, for the whole world. So you finding yourself in it, you finding yourself in the right position if you evaluating where you go, what to do, how you behave, how you see different situations, because you want to be aligned with the universe. You want to be aligned and in harmony with what the universe is going to do. So if you go against it and you say, no, my way is my way and that's the best, then the universe, besides the tower, now is going to start chopping things off and cutting things off, which is going to hurt. So why the tower hurts most of the time mentally and emotionally, but the justice can hurt like really physically. So things can happen around us and with us, and if we try to force our way through and against the will of the universe. So now your job, what to do, like how to look and behave, is gonna be the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is stability. You're going to ideally, I would say, ideally, you want to focus on your stability, financial, emotional, mental, and spiritual stability. This is important in the next period. So whatever happening around you, around your world, around the people, around your family, around whatever, you have to find stability. And within the stability, you need to find yourself investing what you've got, time, energy, money, effort, in your growth. So you need to start improving yourself to start with. So regardless of what's happening, regardless of the crisis, regardless of the problems in the world, regardless of the global warming or whatever is that, regardless of the bad news, regardless, you have to start investing in yourself. How are you gonna do it? You learn certain things, you start maybe a side business, or you start, anyway, you have to start doing something, and that attention that you put there is going to be rewarded. If you put your attention on things that you have no influence, they are out of your control zone, then you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose time, you're gonna lose energy, you're gonna lose money, because you are not using it wisely. You putting your attention on, I don't know, newspapers, the news, the internet telling you this and this and that, and make you give up on life, right? You want to have life and you want to improve life regardless of what's happening. So you have to think truth, not appearances. It's important. If you look at things, most of the things we don't even know is true or false. So how can we live our life? We can only live our life if in our own life we can make decisions and how to develop ourselves, how to grow, learn, study, learn something new, go and do a degree or an NVQ or whatever is that. Like learn something or start a part-time job somewhere just to have an extra leg to stand on. You remember the horse I show you with the Knight of Pentacles, very stable. This is, again, you have the four pentacles here. This is stability. So will be so important in the next period to find stability, being grounded in our own place. Not in the world, not in the universe. You should not worry about how things in, I don't know, South America turning out, or Asia, or whatever. Start worrying, if you want to worry about anything, worrying about your personal development, because that is the only way forward. Everything else is out of your control, okay? And the future is bright. the future is super bright, but the present have to be looked thoroughly, okay? And if something is not right, evaluate. I don't like this, I don't like that, I want this, I want that. You're not helping me, out. You help me, let's get on with it. Like this, you have to be very, very analytical, very, unfortunately, very sharp and very precise, because justice is just like that. And you can't go around it. Justice is coming regardless. So if you want to try to trick it, you're gonna cause more karma, you're gonna create more problem for you in the future. If you put your hands up and you say, well, okay, chop off everything I don't need in this life anymore, so be it. Something else will take their place. And this is the mentality. This is what you need to be thinking, not focusing on the old and focusing on the lost. And you will find people around you who, as long as you start moving to the right, start vibrating in the right frequency, people are going to join you. You're going to find new people, you're going to find new ways, you're going to find new company, you're going to find new work, you're going to find anything. Just make sure that you have faith and you believe in yourself, because if you don't, then nobody will. Right. Dear Virgo, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment that this resonates with you. And for now, let me give you a couple of messages from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So, what the universe wants to tell you? Abundance, beautiful. Pleasure, and inner peace. So what did I say? You find inner peace by letting things go. Let the universe do its work. Don't focus on the negative, don't focus on what you have lost, because that's all meant to be happening. So the only thing you can do about it is accept it and embrace it. Let it happen. You can't do anything about it. Pleasure. Find pleasure in everything you do. Find pleasure what is there, not what is lost. We can't find pleasure in the past. We can't find pleasure in a past relationship. We can't find pleasure in a past where you had more money. You can't. It's all gone. It's all done. You can only find pleasure in the present. And if you find pleasure and you have gratitude, then you're going to find more pleasure in the future. Maybe before you had to eat a whole chocolate cake to find pleasure. Now you can only afford a piece. That will give you a pleasure too, right? And abundance. So everything around you is abundance. There is no doubt about it. If you can look around and you can tell me what is non-existent as, let's say, poverty, what is that? Because it's non-existent. There's only abundance. It's the tree, the leaves, the sky, the oxygen, the whatever, the tables, the cards. It's all abundance. There is non-abundance. What is this? It's nothing, and nothing doesn't exist. So it's all energy. It's all creation. So think about that way. You have abundance anywhere you look, and it doesn't matter what place you live, or doesn't matter what world you were born. It doesn't matter. It's abundance everywhere. If it's only the Sahara and the sky, is still abundance. Because if you look deep into it, you see the little animals, you see the particles in the air, whatever. It's all abundance. Right. So let's see what the numerology cards wants to tell you. Physical activity, communication, and rebirth. So something new. Yes, after the Tower moment, something new is gonna take place. So that's your rebirth. Oops. You have a chance to start something brand new, or to look at things in a brand new way. How you can be effective? Communicate. As I said, when you evaluate and people around you and etc., you're going to be clear in your communication. I like you, I don't like you. You help me, you don't help me. This helps me, that doesn't help me. Communicate and explain. I'm sorry, I don't have time for this nonsense anymore. It's simple as that. Simple as that. As soon as you say it, nobody can say anything to you. Yeah, but you need this nonsense in your life. No, I don't. Yeah, but everybody have. Yeah, but I don't. Right? And physical activity. So if you feel poorly, if you feel you haven't exercised lately, well, apparently we need to sweat at least three times a week to have the toxins going out of our system. When was the last time you went out for a run, or you actually something made you sweat? Simple as that, right? Because that's healthy. So if you have to do some physical activity, please do yoga, Pilates, even just a walk in the park. Like anything can be good. So physical activity based on your own, like obviously body and capabilities. I'm not asking you to start with a marathon running. Right. So let's see what's the message from the romantic oracle. There is a strong chemistry. Okay, let's see. There is attraction. And there is worth waiting for. So there is nothing specific just yet. So what he's saying in here is worth waiting for the right one, and wait until you find the attraction and chemistry properly, when everything is there. If you feel kind of, as I mentioned about the mirrors, don't bother. If you know exactly, that's going nowhere, let me go. Wait for the next one. And with that, dear Virgo, I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a little comment below. And I will see you in the next one. Have a fantastic week. Thank you.